Hey guys, Mike from Pattern Traders, 8:25 on a Sunday. Real quick update on some altcoins that I currently looking at and have purchased for the next upcoming roughly about 2 to 3 months. So the gameplay for me right now is I'm gonna wait until we get one more dump on BTC, whether it's gonna be $58,000 or if it's gonna go down to like the low 40s. If it obviously goes down to the low 40s, altcoins are gonna really get crushed. So I'm hoping that 58K range for BTC will offer us a significant move on altcoins for us to get a two or anywhere between 150 to 200% increase. So again, the gameplay here is I'm waiting for an additional dump to take place on BTC before I go a little bit more aggressive with these altcoins. And I think we're going to get that dump sometime in September. My main altcoin that I'm looking at with fresh longs right now is CRV. So I know this showed a lot of weakness, and keep in mind, guys, I had purchased it originally from the September low over here. This happened around here, and I ended up taking all the way to the top. I never sold, and I wrote it all the way back down. So I am technically, with my original entry, in the hole for CRV. I added a bunch of CRV fresh capital when we broke this particular low in hopes that we are creating a deviation before the reclaim takes place and we go further up. If you zoom out a little bit, guys, bear with me. I'm using my left hand. If you zoom out a little bit and you go to the 2 week, I'm gonna run through these altcoins pretty quickly so you guys get an idea of what I'm dealing with. If you zoom out a little bit and go to the 2 week, it's all you're seeing right now is a retest of the previous low. Looks very bearish. It looks disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you. But any move back down to roughly about say 22 cents to 26 cents, I will add. I will double my new bag that I opened up that here fresh lows. The target will remain 1.7 to 1.8. Jesus, man, I can't even freaking do this. 1.7 to 1.8. I'm not waiting for all-time highs. I don't care what happens after this particular range. I might leave 25% just for shits and giggles, depending on where BTC is. But this is what I'm looking at. If we do happen to get another spike down, I'm gonna buy, double up, and then I'm not gonna target. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna sell any of my CRV bags until we get closer to that 1.7, 1.8 range. There is also a yearly revamp over here that hasn't been tapped, which I'm pretty much targeting. And where's my order block? Hold on. Give me this. I don't need that right now. I need my PA concept. I need my order block. Where's my order block? Okay, boom. That's all you really need for you to get an idea of what altcoins look good and which ones don't. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm dealing with. Obviously, you want to, if you're leverage trading, you want to take a decent amount off at 60 to 65 cents if you're leverage trading. If you're scalping, definitely take off at previous quarterly mid. The way it works quarter to quarter, usually you don't get above the previous quarterly mid at the first attempt. Again, if you're scalping, that will probably be my first exit, and then re-enter on the retest of the bottom range, and then target PQH. Okay, that's my main altcoin that I purchased. Second one was, where are we? I don't even have it on this list. IOV, and then we did GOG. I'm gonna add them all right now because, guys, I don't use this trading view account. Okay, second was I bought GOG. Now, I don't know anything about the fundamentals of this token. Apparently, they did a really bad job launching the token itself. I mean, sorry, the game. They launched the token a long time ago, but the game just recently got launched and it just crashed. I think a lot of people are very disappointed with the developers. I didn't care, whatever the case is. The reclaim zone for me is 5 cents. I did purchase a decent amount down here. I'm not considering this a deviation, but I can't help the fact that unless we get a candle close under this particular area, I'm still assuming that this is going to be a fake out into a move back up. The only difference with this particular token right now that I'm dealing with is I don't think we have enough gas to go up here. I originally wanted to target this area up here. Oh, damn, it hurts. Around that 50 to like 65 cent range on top of PQH, but I don't think we're going to have enough gas. I probably will unload a decent amount in the teens right there. But I'm gonna play it by ear, see how the oscillators look when we get here. Again, right to the move to the top side. Maybe I'll reload. I don't know, but that's another token I purchased. IOV. I added some IOV. This was a no-brainer move for me. Liquidity got taken at the bottom. Let me tell you something about this token. I originally bought this low over here, and I bought it pretty heavy. I was up a lot of money when it got to this top. I didn't take a damn fucking profit off. Nothing, zero. I rode it all the way back down. That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm not here to sell you guys a fake dream. I fucked up with this high. Even though John told me to get out of the market and I didn't listen to him, I rode everything back down, man. I did take a decent amount of profit off some other altcoins, but majority of my altcoins I rolled back down. So I added a bunch on this wick. I'm expecting a retest of the mid 30s, and then first target for me is going to be, again, the top of this liquidity zone. This whole box will be the first target, but I'm expecting this to make a higher high. I'm expecting this to actually go higher. I am expecting this to go at least to $200, between 180 and 200. So this is going to be a longer term hold for me. I'm not trading this. I'm actually going to use it as an investment to target a higher high. All right, what else? I got NGL. I just added it. This is going to be a scalp because I got burnt with this token. I got really burnt with this token. Let's go to 2 day. There we go. Let's go. Give me the weekly. Where is it? 2 week, I think it was. No, 5 day. There we go. Right there. All right. So until we get back above 50 cents, we can't target $1, right? So now this whole thing under 50 cents to me is just all just really bad looking price action. Unfortunately, there is no support or resistance once we broke down that 50 cent. This whole dump that took place after 50 cent all the way down, to me, is you're just gonna wake up one day and we're gonna have a massive pump. I did add at the bottom here a decent amount, only so I could basically retarget that 60 cent range between 48 cents and 60 cents around here. In the middle there is a quarterly VWAP that needs to get tapped. Hold on, where are we? Right here. Roughly about 90 cents. I'm not waiting for that though, guys. I'm gonna be out at this area over here, the mid liquidity of this over under. I'm gonna probably exit this particular area right here. Again, holding it, we'll add once we get this next wave down, and then I'm gonna target up here. All these moves should give us at least 150 to 200% gains, guys, right? Minimum 150 to 200%. This one in particular should give us roughly about 350, but not everything's gonna give you this. This is another shit coin that I got. I purchased this. I'm in the hole with this, guys. I'm bleeding right now hard because I purchased it. I bought this low. Wait, no. I bought this low. Sorry, I bought this low up here. I bought the $1. I mean, 10 cents. And then I bought this low. And then I bought again up here once we reclaimed this, thinking that it's going to go back up, but it just ended up breaking down. So I'm not touching this until we get to this area, which I'm going to hit hard. And I'm hoping that we get down here between 3 and 5 cents within the next week or two. If we do something along the lines of this, add it to your radar, guys, alerts. I'm telling you, this is going to be a big banger. We're going to probably target at least minimum 20 cents. You want to target the top of the wick. And you always want to assume that if there's liquidity at the PQ mid or the PQ high, that you're likely going to go there, guys. All right, so this target for me, once we get down here at that 3 to 4 cent range, is going to be anywhere between, let's just say, 18 cents and 25 cents. I didn't get a chance to add a lot of arrow, so I'm not even going to talk about it, even though I really wanted to. I just didn't get a chance. It spiked way too fast for me. I did not add AOC. This shitcoin too, I added a bunch. Let's go to a different chart. I added a bunch of this. I'm not confident in this particular trade, guys, so be careful with this. This is a high risk trade. I was hoping that this is going to be a V reversal to the top side, and the first target would have been at least bare minimum 6s. Right there, the bottom of that wick, right here. But I don't know. I bought a chunk down here, man. Because again, don't forget, I rode a majority of it from here all the way down. My average entry is somewhere in the 8s and the 9s. I rode it all the way up here, and then we just collapsed. I never really sold much. So I bought a bunch here to sell at the sixes, but depending on how we look, how strong we are, I'm gonna probably hold for at least 10 cents, because once we get above six, you have a clear shot at like 11 and 10 cents, which is gonna be the liquidity zone up here. Right here, which will be the ultimate target. So again, this particular altcoin too, a little bit riskier than normal. If we do happen to get a dip back down, you're looking at minimum 6 for me, and if we don't get a rejection to go back down here and we actually stop at the retest of the low, you're gonna go up here. I'm not talking about all-time highs. We're not there yet, guys. So we'll see what happens with BTC. CRV we spoke about. I did not get any Kata yet. I left it out. Bet I'm still holding, guys. I'm still holding this shitcoin. I'm literally riding this all the way down. I'm in the hole with this. I got burnt hard with this. I bought the lows back here, this particular range, like the 7-cent range, and I'm in the hole right now. What else? What other altcoins? I don't know what else did I discuss. Hold on. Let's see, altcoins. Oh, Dot was another one. Dot. I spoke about. Oh, and Anago. Yeah, last two. This is why I'm not confident that the low is in. Okay, so hold on a second. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay. I wanted this low to get taken. I wanted this low to get swept. It didn't. Whatever. Good enough. But look where we stopped. We stopped at PQL. That's a retest on me. Any move back down, I will add to my position. You want to assume that you will not break this particular area. You're looking like trying to not break a close a weekly below the previous weekly low. You want to sweep, but you do not want to close under that $4 range. And then your first target is obviously going to be the order block over here, which is going to be sixes, between 6 and like 6.5. But if you want to be greedy and you have spot and you don't have to worry about a wick, you're probably going to want to stay until $7. Overall target for me, without talking about all-time highs, is probably going to be up here at 850, and then we'll see what happens, how much strength we have. Ideally, you want to assume that no matter what happens, that Dot will, where is this thing? Here we go. You want to assume that whatever happens, Dot will traject up to at least 16 cents. So you know how BTC kind of consolidated under that 20k range, 25k range, so that it blew up above 30? Look at the difference, right? It's pretty much similar. So when we were down here under this whole range, just consolidating this whole range right here, before we got into the previous range of consolidation, this was the previous consolidation range. Look at the difference. It's gonna happen with Dot too, man. So like, to me, it's a safe bet. That's why I don't care to keep DCAing it. This is your previous consolidation, and this is your current range that you're dealing with. You ideally want to be up here. That's a V reversal. That's a deviation. You want to count that out. So this whole thing right here, to me, is accumulation, man. So like, if you had an altcoin that you say, you know what, I'm not trying to get rich, but I'm trying to get a multiple, Dot, man. I don't know anything about the fundamentals. I don't care about the fundamentals. I'm just strictly talking about, hey, we're definitely going to at least $15, $16, right? So if you're not looking at the short term, you're looking at over a course of a year. You're looking at any move you make, any add-on that you do from down here, you're probably going to get at least 250% move to the top side, right? Ideally, you're going to go for the liquidity that led to the dump, which is going to be at $24. That's your liquidity zone, so that's probably be close to 400. There we go. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at positioning myself now to be able to get multiples. Adam looked good to me, right? Because on the higher time frame, I discussed this already, but on the higher time frame, it did crack to the downside. But until we reclaim that 5.5, I cannot assume that we're going to teens. $11 will be my ultimate target. But here's what's even better about Adam. Look at this particular highs, man. So again, these type of setups are like, hey, buy it and forget it. It's not stuff that you're gonna make. There's probably a lot better tokens out there to make a quicker return. But if you're like me where you don't want the headache, you want to put your money somewhere, you want to put a decent amount of chunk and forget about it and come back into like multiples, Atom is it right here, bro. Look at this shit right now. Look at all these liquidity pockets on top. So anytime you buy something, doesn't matter if you buy it at $2.50 or if you buy it at 5, once you cross, you know you're going to get that 2x multiple up here. And ideally, you're going to target the bottom range of the previous pump, which is going to be $22, right? And the last one is AVAX. Boom. Now, I didn't buy AVAX yet, but this is going to be on my radar. I want to see it come down here. I really do want to see it come down there. I want to see it come down there, and I want to have wicks down to $12. Hold on. You'll see it. You'll see it cleaner once I go into lower time frame. Wait, was it 5 day? Or was it the 2 week? I forgot where I saw it. Yeah, it was a 2 week, sorry. So, look at this. Hold on. Right there. You want to assume that any move back down here in this particular area, if we get it, I'm going to be a heavy buyer, guys. But if we just get a higher low, so if we just get a higher low, which is going to be like, hey, we're at that 3-day order block right now, so hopefully we reject here and come back down to retest the previous weekly low. You want to assume that your first target will be $37, and then if we can get above 37, retest, we're going for that PQH, bro. You know, something like this. Again, this is strictly from a trading perspective. If you want to be a long-termer and you want to hold it to make a quick multiple, zoom out a little bit and see how good this looks. Right? See how good this looks. We broke out. Okay. So resistance, flipped it, came back, deviated, it came all the way down, broke above. First attempt above it was a disaster. So this is technically your higher low, man. So this is technically, this right here is your higher low. I can't write with my left, sorry guys. And this is your low, right? So any move back down here on the lower time frame to create a higher low on the lower time frame, market wise, structure wise, should be the move to take us up to at least bare minimum 65s, guys. 65s. You want to always assume that the first wick will get tapped. The first wick is $60, and then you have this kind of like over under deviation type of play that took place here. This right here. So AVAX is a big one that I'm hoping I get an opportunity to buy lower. I prefer to not get a higher low. I prefer for it to do a lower low, so this way we can buy. And I'm gonna do half. I'm gonna remove half of it at PQH and the rest all the way at 65, 60 to 65, and that's pretty much it. I'm not looking at anything else unless something catches my mind, on my eye rather. If anybody has any other altcoins that look good that are not like, you know, high risk shit coins, then pass them my way. I'm looking to park money and just not look at it for a couple of months or a couple of quarters. I don't want to be chasing low cap stuff, man, that are doing crazy multiples and are crazy volatile. I'm happy with getting like 2-3x's with a heavier amount. That's all, guys. Cheers. Hope this finds you oh shit, we're about to kind of like go down. Hope this is good information for y'all, and if you guys need anything else, just shoot me a DM.